everyone, I am at Black Dog Salvage in Roanoke, Virginia. You may be familiar with their show on the DIY network called Salvage Dogs, but what you may not know is they have a lot going on inside the store as well. One of the popular events that they host is an Sloan Chalk Paint painting class. And one of our instructors is Susan Hudson.
Yes, we have two different classes that we're offering currently. The Introduction to Sloan Paints, which teaches you smooth finish, textured finish, two-color distress to get you into the paint, understand what it's about, how to use it. And then we also have a bring your own piece where you can bring in a piece of your own to start from start to finish in one class period.
So let's talk a little bit about Sloan Chalk Paint. Both of us are huge fans.
Right.
And this isn't like your normal paint class or a normal piece of furniture. So tell us a little bit about the benefits of using this paint.
Well, Annie developed the paint over 20 years ago. She had a need to be able to start a project in the morning, pull the piece of furniture out of the room into her studio, and put it back in place by the evening. So she wanted something that would dry quickly, be very versatile, that she could use a smooth finish or a textured finish, and she wanted low VOCs because she was doing this at home with 3 boys under the age of 7.
Right.
So she couldn't find anything on the market and eventually developed her own line and her own palette. And the beauty of it is you don't have any expense in having to strip or sand.
That's right.
You can paint right over a current finish, whether it's paint, varnish, lacquer, shellac, polyurethane, whatever it is, as long as it's clean.
Yeah, she has very bold colors, and you're talking about that it can...
The palette's right behind us on the wall, and her colors lend themselves to more of a 1850s type of European palette. But the beauty is they can all be mixed.
I know.
I allow the students, if they don't see the color that they want, then we go to the paints and we create it.
Awesome.
Now with this chair, I've already washed it, and as you can see, it's not in the best of shape. It is really rather sad, but we're going to bring it back to life. I chose a piece of fabric to cover the seat with. It's very bright and lively, and a complementary color to the wood. So in order to get started, I am just going to start applying. And I go right over the finish. And the beauty of this is there's no wrong way to do it. I prefer to have a little bit of texture, especially when I have a worn finish already on the chair.
Yes, I agree. And so do you think you're using an Sloan Chalk Paint brush right now?
Right now I am. It's a natural bristle brush, and I love this brush to add some texture. Annie called it chalk paint not because it has chalk or plaster in it, but because of the matte finish that is created with this paint. And it dries rather quickly, so versatile. And you can get a beautiful distressed look by using 2 colors. On this chair over here was a chair that I found in our warehouse, and it was sadder than this one.
So this chair, you've basically done the red first, and then it's dried, obviously. Did you put another layer on this one?
I put a top coat of graphite, and I very loosely painted it on. I mean, I used lots of brush strokes to add some texture to it. And then on the back of the chair, I left the red exposed in the center cutout